So in March, we just had a whole week of bad storms that flooded the islands, and none of us were prepared for it. Even though we were warned, we didn't know how bad it was gonna be. We didn't know it was gonna be this bad. So right now, I'm adding this course to the How to Live in Hawaii tutorial, and I'm gonna teach you how to be prepared for everything Hawaii has to throw at you. Like literally, there was a volcano that just erupted. Lava rock. It was raining lava rocks on the Big Island. That's crazy, yo. Did you see how huge that volcano was spewing? Oh my god, yo. It was a skyscraper level, man. That is crazy, yo. Anyways, so we're gonna come down. We're gonna touch upon that later on. So right now we're gonna start with the water right here. We got the rain. We got floods. We got tsunami. We got beach, coral, animals. Like we specialize in marine animals like jellyfish, sharks, Hawaiian green sea turtles, Hawaiian monk seals, Hawaiian spinner dolphins. We're gonna start with this one because recently a tourist thought it would be funny to throw a huge rock at a Hawaiian monk seal's head. Now, anything with the name Hawaiian is automatically an endangered and protected species. The Hawaiian green sea turtles, the Hawaiian monk seals, and Hawaiian spinner dolphins especially. It's at least $50,000 a fine if you touch a turtle, let alone harm one, or any Hawaiian species, Hawaiian species in that matter. I know most tourists always want to see a turtle. That's like the biggest thing, or dolphins, and they want to swim with one and even pet it. But do not approach because number one, it'll bite your hand if you try to touch it. Turtles especially. And number two, it'll piss off the locals, and they'll show you how angry they can get. You know, the guy I talked about, Igor, he got beat up and he tried to flee the island, but now he got arrested and now he had to fly back to Hawaii and go to court and pay fines and maybe end up in prison. I don't know. I forgot. I lost touch at that. I gotta look it up again. We'll see what happens. We'll add a post edit, see what happens there. Anyway, so never mess with the wildlife here. Never mess with the wildlife here. Never mess with the wildlife here, man. Because yeah, you don't want to get any bad luck on that, man, on your part. And Hawaii is known to moving on. Hawaii is known to moving on to have a lot of rain on certain parts of the island, like on Oahu. Kaneohe receives a lot of rain because it's in the valley part, and you gotta kind of like take into account what will happen, the after effects of that, because if there's a lot of rain, it can create a lot of mold and rot and rust. So you gotta take care of all your stuff, your houses. You gotta take care of your cars. You gotta have even like the beach areas, like Kahala, Hawaii Kai North Shore. You gotta get insurances for like tsunamis and floods and hurricanes and all that, because those are actually the tsunami zones. And if you live in these areas, you better learn how to swim. Living in Hawaii, you also gotta have an escape plan if you need to leave, man. Like when the Lahaina fires happened, they were cut off on land, so they had to take the ocean to get out. A lot of the people had to go in the beaches to escape because all the cars were congested. All the cars were blocked up. They couldn't get past all the traffic. That's crazy, yo. You know. And anytime any of these things happen, you know, most people panic and act crazy, but it's during these times where you have to have that plan that I talked about and stay calm. And we're gonna move on to a fire. Speaking of fires, so we have building fires, we have vehicle fires, the wildfires, including lava and fog. I'm gonna touch upon that. But coming back to the Lahaina fires, we all know it was a freak incident, and it's not the daily occurrence. That should never have happened. And the islands, I don't think they took enough precaution afterwards. There's not enough planning, you know, like, man, it's crazy. And like, the areas, like, even in Oahu, where like, Schofield, they don't have a lot of accountability. Because I've been there. I used to shoot. I was on the ranges, and every unit that shoots there, oftentimes there's gonna be a brush fire because of the military training of. I'm conflicted about this because like I was in the military, but there's nothing I can do. Like I'm a low rank. There's nothing else I can do to like try to change or like uh, voice my opinion on that. The fuck is wrong with you? Are you fucking stupid? Get a fucking better car, you dumb piece of shit. Kill yourselves. Speaking of fires, that's our next topic right here. Are building fires, vehicle fires, wildfires, including lava and fog. So, coming back to the Lahaina fires, we all know that was a freak incident, and that's not the daily occurrence. That should have never happened, and we definitely need, as Hawaii, we need to be more prepared for everything more. We're not prepared enough for everything, all of these, like, and it comes down to the individuals as well. Like, if the state and the powers are lacking, it's up to us to fill in that void of locals, man, of like getting like if you see something, say something, you know what I mean, like and like try to take action if you can, to save yourself and others. You always got to have that plan going out, man. And talking about fires though, Schofield area, like the military training, that pisses a lot of locals off because I'm torn because there's a lot of brush fires over there because of military training. And I've been on the shooting ranges where we had to stop because my unit set something. It was never me, you guys. They set something on fire because like the gunfire and stuff like that. It hits brushes, it hits rocks, and it sparks flames and everything. And that's something that I can't control. You know, like I try to voice my own opinion, my voice and everything like that, but it's out of my control. And I know that happens a lot too in the mainland, especially California. There's a lot of brush fires there too. I was there when the Temecula fires happened. I was in Temecula. I was in the next valley over, man. It was raining ashes all over me and over my car, and I was freaking out, man. I'm a local boy from Hawaii. I was like, shouldn't they say something? Do we need to leave? We gotta evacuate, man. And like my girlfriend at the time was just like, stop freaking out, man. Stop being a little P word. I was like, but man, it's raining ashes. What the hell? Are you not freaking out? And she's like, oh, that happens all the time. And I was like, wow, okay. Anyways, moving on. So now, I want to talk about that a little bit more. Like, how in Hawaii there's a lot of vehicle fires happening on right now too, especially coming from the west side, and now in town side and west side, there's a lot of vehicle fires happening for some reason. But this is a reminder to always get your vehicle serviced every 6 months to a year. You have to take care of your car as well. Like I said before, you have to get the oil changes. You have to refill the coolant, the brake fluids, the power steering fluids, man. And coming back to building fires, you always have to make sure you turn your stoves off and your lamps. Don't overload your sockets. I know some of us, we like to abuse the extension cords, the power cords. Oh, power cord, it was meant to hold all this stuff. No, it wasn't. But so the only island that actually has a lot of lava, moving on to lava, is the Big Island. And you're gonna have to prepare for lava and volcano stuff. Like I said, they just spouted all those. It was raining volcano rocks, lava rocks. You gotta be prepared for that. Move away from the Big Island or from the south side if you can. Live on the north side or the west or east. But yeah, be careful of the south side right there. But the Big Island does have a lot of advantages. Like it's more peaceful on the Big Island, and there's a lot less crime that happens there compared to Oahu now. And Oahu is crazy right now. I'm telling you the truth about that right now. I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy or doom and gloom, but Just telling the truth right here. But every island has something the other islands doesn't have. Like I said before, you do got to see the volcanoes. It is mind blowing to see. That's huge spout, man. That's crazy. Oh, one more thing about Big Island. Be careful with the wildlife. They have a lot of wildlife running around. There's a lot of sheep. You know, they dart right in front of your car. I almost ran over one. It was crazy. But coming back to the volcanoes, every time the volcano erupts, it creates fog, which is like fog in the mainland, but with volcanic ash. So if you do live in the Big Island, you have to get an air purifier, man. And you can get ones off Amazon for like 20 bucks. It's pretty cheap, but you definitely need air purifier. All right. Now moving on to